Welcome to A Word from the Word for January 9th. Today's passage, Mark 5:21 through 43. Today's key verse: Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace, and be healed of your disease. Mark chapter 5 verse 34. Today's word from the Word, triggering our faith.
Faith activates the power of God in our lives. In Mark 5, the woman who touched Jesus' garment demonstrated that faith must be expressed. Her touch was the trigger that released her faith and connected her to Jesus' power. The power wasn't in the action itself, but in the faith behind it. Jesus told the woman, "Your faith has made you well." For 12 years, this woman endured pain, shame, and isolation. She had exhausted all human solutions, but when she heard of Jesus, hope sparked in her heart. Her faith wasn't passive, it moved her to action. Pressing through the crowd, she touched his garment, believing, "If I touch even his garments, I will be made well." The moment she did, her faith was released, and healing flowed from Jesus. He recognized her touch as different from the jostling of the crowd because it was an intentional act of trust. Her touch wasn't magical, it was the outward expression of her inward faith. Triggers in our faith journey often serve as catalysts for action. These moments are not about magic or superstition. They are physical, emotional, or spiritual prompts that compel us to move beyond passive belief into an active, faith-filled response. What trigger might release your faith today? It could be bowing in prayer, taking the first step in forgiving someone, committing to tithe despite financial fears, attending church services regularly, searching the scriptures, serving in ministry despite feeling inadequate, or simply surrendering a long-held burden to Him. Like the woman, we must act on our belief in Jesus' power and goodness. Even an act as simple as touching his cloak can have the effect of transforming our inward beliefs into outward, faith-releasing power. Let your faith move beyond thoughts to action. Reach out to Jesus intentionally, whether through prayer, worship, or stepping into his presence and touching his garment. Touching his cloak today means reaching out to Jesus with faith-filled actions that demonstrate our trust in him. While we don't have a physical garment to grasp, there are spiritual ways you can experience his presence, healing, and power in your life by trusting that his power is available and sufficient to meet your need. May the Lord bless you with bold faith that brings you closer to his heart and moves you to touch his cloak. May your acts of faith release his power in your life, bringing healing, peace, wholeness, and joy.